Hi everybody, I hope you guys have a good day, have a good weekend. And like I say on my channel, you have to time to time close some gaps, the misconception people got about African people, about some aspect of the life, and what really is. Okay, today I'm gonna talk about something special from Africa is kind of we got a lot of country over there, and some country you speak French, some countries speak English, some speak Spanish, and even some speak Portuguese, some speak Arabic. And when we got here, sometimes people think because you can speak English, or English is hard for you to speak, you are stupid or you don't know anything. I want to talk about that aspect of life today. I'm back again. Uh, in my channel, S2A Group, we talk especially about Africa, about farming, and about development in Africa. And because I'm living over here for a while now, I'm trying to make something different by talking about what we do, who we are. Then people can know, can try to clear this misconception people got about African people. I'm talking about this subject today about how people think when you can speak English you are stupid or you don't know anything, because that happened to me personally. That happened to me. I remember when I came in this country, I was working a, convenience store, and one day that was a gas station. But that was a gas station. And one day, one guy came into that gas station, asked me a question. I was trying my best to explain myself to him, because he can't get what I was saying. He was so frustrated, and he said something bad. I don't really remember what he said, but I know what he was rude because I can't speak English, because he can't understand what I'm trying to explain to him. Because he tried to ask for direction. I'm trying to, I know where you want to go, but the way I'm going to explain or tell him about that direction was something that was hard for me to do, but I was trying my best. But the guy was he didn't have time to listen to me, and he was so frustrated, and he left. And before he left, he said something like, I'm stupid, something like that. And today, when I think about that, that makes me think about how people think, we are. Something I want to say right now is, I'm from Togo. In my country, we speak French. We speak French. And apart the French we speaking, I'm going to talk about myself right now. In my country, I'm from the north, the central and north of my country. And over there, I got my parent native languages, the language they speak in part of where I'm from. But we were born and raised on the south of my country. They got the language they speak over there too. That means automatically I speak two African languages. But on top of that, I speak French because we went to school in French. We studied in French. When I came in this country, I didn't go to school because I was focused on something else. But before I came here, I got my bachelor degree in my country. Before I came here, everything was in French. Then we learned some English in school, but the English we learned in school is British English. When we got here, we had to learn American English. That means it's kind of lot of languages you have to know, you have to learn, you got in our mind. And sometimes when you came here as adults, sometimes it's hard for you you have accent. Most of the people can have accent. Especially for us who come from French speaking country. We people who come from French speaking country, they got accent. They got accent, and sometimes it's hard. The first years are kind of hard to learn and to adapt in English. Basically, most of African people who are not from English country, who are not from English speaking country, they can speak, like in Africa, they can speak at least 3 or 4, even 5 languages. Even 5 languages. I know people from my country. I got one of my uncle. He can speak at least like 5, more than 5 different African languages. He can speak English. He can speak Arabic. He can speak Portuguese. He can speak Spanish. He can speak French. He can speak like more than 5 African languages. On top of that, he can speak French, he can speak English, he can speak Arabic, he can speak Spanish, he can speak Portuguese. But most of people I know over here speak only English. They speak only English. And some of them can speak on top of that Spanish. But when you get tough time to speak or to express yourself in English, they think you are stupid. You are not stupid because you can speak English. Sometimes it's kind of hard to get it right away. We have too much language to speak because of our background, and we get accent because of our background. Then people need to be more understanding. When somebody can speak English the way you want it. We live over here already, we are a community, and we need to be more friendly and more try to know where we came from, why something is hard for us. And by knowing that, I think we can close this gap about why people can speak English the right way or why people put some effort in it. It's very, very important. Because you can speak English, that means you don't have idea. We got, like, one time I said to one of my friends, something that makes hard for us because before you say something, you have to say the thing in French or in African language in your mind. Translate that in your mind because bring that out in English. Before bring that out in English. That makes that harder. Doesn't mean we don't know anything, we know it, but sometimes the way we say it is kind of different. And people should know that. And should be more nice to people who have tough time to express themselves. It's not because they are stupid, but because their background. Most of African people can speak at least 3, 4, 5 different languages. We can speak like 3 African languages plus 2 or 3 foreign languages. Like me, I speak fluently French. I'm trying English. I speak my native languages from the north of Togo. I speak the soft where I grew up languages was Ewe. I speak at least two more languages. I speak like I can understand some of them. I can't really express myself on it, but I can understand at least 2 or 3 more. That's what we do. And I hope my video can make can take this cloud, can make this more clear to everybody who listen to us and can now understand why something is tough for us. I think my video, people who like my video can subscribe on my channel and gonna help us to do more and more video to help you guys to close this gap. This misconception we got between you and us, we need to close that and to live as community. Peace and love.